What is up? This is Precious on Purpose, your sister, your cousin, your neighbor, and your friend. Listen, if you don't know, now you know. We've been losing weight in our living room, okay? Okay. Listen, my morning started off a little slow because guess what? I've been up, of course, Cammie, my co-host. She's always in the way. She just came out of the rain. She got like pieces of leaves, raindrops on her. Listen, she stay in the way. Anyway, I have been up since about 2:45 this morning. Okay? If you haven't looked at my previous videos, I told y'all about all of what I have to overcome just to get to this workout. And I know y'all got to overcome some things too. Okay, look at that shape. It's not shaping. That's why we're here. Y'all see that belly? It's coming from the side, the front, the sides, the back. It's everywhere. Listen, we got to get it under control. But listen, 2:45, I get a huge bang at my front door. A huge bang. So I jump up out the bed. I'm like, what the fuck? So I hear scrambling and stuff like off my porch and on the side of my house. So I run to the front door. Of course, I didn't open it, guys. I looked out the window. Nobody is there. Listen, baby, I try not to pull my piece unless I have to use it. But baby, I was scared. I was scared. Okay, so I pulled that thing out, honey, and I called the police and sat right in the middle of my bed. Sat right in the middle of my bed with my piece. Listen, y'all know I'm prone to falling. So listen, I'm falling everywhere on this video and I'm dropping shit. Don't worry about it. My legs is giving out. This is what we want, muscle failure. But back to the story. So I'm sitting in the middle of the bed. I done told the police. Somebody banged on my door. My family don't even live in this neighborhood, and they absolutely wouldn't be popping up at my house at 2:45 in the morning, just knocking on my door. They wouldn't do that. They would call if it was an emergency. Well, listen, so I'm waiting for the police. I have my piece, and boom, about 5 minutes later, I see all these flashlights and stuff going around my house. Of course, that's the police. Now I jump up, go to the front door. As soon as I swing the door open, it's a police officer at my door just standing there. So it scared the bejesus out of me. So I'm like, ah. And he was like, oh, his eyes got big. He was like, you okay, ma'am? I'm like, yeah, now that you guys are here. And I proceeded to tell him what happened. Somebody knocked on my door. Shouldn't nobody be knocking on my door. They scrambled off the porch and I heard them on the side of my house. Blase, blase, blase. Listen, right here, I'm trying to get a little fancy on the treadmill. Do not mind me. It looks real ugly and it felt real awkward. I thought I was going to be doing some side steps on the treadmill, but take my word for it, guys. It's not safe. It's not safe. And if you anything like me, accident prone, it's really, really not safe. Okay? Okay. Listen, I was pulling my hair up because, baby, it's hot. I didn't realize my little dreads would make me this hot. And that's usually why I have them pulled up into a ponytail or two little buns or whatever. Baby, the locks is locking, I guess. They are locking. Yes, give it up one time for the locks. I'm going on my natural journey, honey, and I love it. As many hairstyles as I've had. And I'm a hairdresser by trade. Hairdresser, and I do makeup. If you haven't seen my previous posts or some of my shorts, that's where you see me where I have my makeup and my hair done. And I kind of look different, okay? I look very mindful, very demure. On these videos, I do not. And especially when I get woken up at 2:45 to somebody banging at my door. So anyway, back to the story. So when the police came, I told him what happened, and he was like, yeah, it actually happens often. It happens often. Listen, I am so sick of my neighborhood, guys. So sick of my neighborhood. Can't afford to move. Can't afford another house right now. Right now. Part of the reason why I'm doing this, honey, gotta build that extra income. It may take me years, I don't know, but you know what? In the meantime, between times, I'm trying to build it up, trying to do something, okay? Something legal, unlike the people around my neighborhood scaring the bejesus out of people, knocking on the doors. So the police told me, yeah, well, two things are true today. He was like, it's Friday the 13th officially. And I'm like, it sure is. And these raggedy ass teenagers are probably playing a prank on me. He said that could be the case, but no one else has called about that in the area. He said, but there has been break-ins, and it's teenagers who's actually in the middle of the night knocking on people's doors, waiting for them to open up the door and like bum rushing them and robbing them. Are you effing kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why haven't y'all locked up these teenagers? Why haven't, listen, I don't know what to say. If the parents can't control them, lock them up. They need some rehabilitation somewhere. Put them in mandatory programs. That's what, before jail, it should be mandatory programs. Don't put them on a watch. Don't do none of that. Mandatory programs. Give them some resources. Give their parents some resources, because obviously they need them too. I don't know, guys. But what I do know is I got to get out of here. And even my friends is just like, girl, you have to move. Even my friends in Chicago is like, girl, move down here. And I'm like, Chicago? They're like, shit, it sounds like it's better and more safe than there. And it kind of does at this point. It's getting really ridiculous. But anyway, no matter what is going on, we're going to work out. We can't control what's going on the outside, but we can control what we do and what's going on with the inside of us. And we want to make sure we are healthy and on the train to wealthy, okay? Because the two coincides, health and wealth. Your health is your wealth. They say that for a reason. And we'll go more in depth about that later on when I make a sit down video with you guys. And we just talk about fitness, weight loss, health, wealth, and just keeping our spirits right, keeping our spirits clean, and just moving righteous in everything that we do. And I don't even mean that in a religious way. I mean righteous in a spiritual way. Okay? Listen. Team unbig the back. Yes. You know what people say at the end of the videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't cost you a thing to roll with me.